Good morning. We're at the Delhi domestic terminal. We just finished our Varanasi part of the trip. What we did yesterday is we flew to Delhi. We stayed overnight at one of the hotels near the airport, the Ibis something. And then we're flying to Udaipur. But before we fly, I thought I would share a few things about Varanasi that we experienced. Well, first of all, once you go there, Varanasi is more for the seasoned traveler. If it's your first time, yes, you can go, there's no problem, but it's pretty shocking. We went there in August, no, the end of July 2017, so if you're first time watching. And it's a 4-week festival, the Savan Savan festival. It's obviously a holy Hindu religious festival, and there's people everywhere. It's like toe to toe walking. Okay, so just expect that if you do. It's already crowded as it is. So even at some point, one street, because our hotel was 2 blocks from the old Varanasi. There was a big thunderstorm and the concrete just collapsed. So half of the street was closed down in the lengthway. So you should have seen, it's pretty crazy. But hey, it's part of the traveling, eh? So anyway, a few things we enjoyed, or not so much, but anyway. The Ghats, yes, that's where the main action is. It's worth looking. I mean, what you see is out of this world. It's pretty cool. What? Shocking, my wife says, Jesse. You've got people bathing, praying, you name it. It's all there. You see it all. What I enjoyed the most was the alleyways walk. We hired I'll call him a self-imposed guide, but he was pretty good. And he really took care of my wife. He was very, very kind, and even translated for us, made sure we didn't get ripped off. No, he was good. Anyway, and his name is Babu, like many others. Baboos. And my wife's name is Jessie. Okay? So anyway, that was pretty cool, because this is what life is all about in Varanasi. Little shops, day-to-day, textile and stuff. It was pretty neat. That was my favorite part. Another thing that we really enjoyed was the RT ceremony. We saw one, not a big one, just a smaller one. Apparently it's the Ghat we were at is the oldest Ghat, and it was the oldest RT ceremony that was being performed. If you go there, your hotel or other places, well, they will charge you an arm and a leg. Just go there, walk, and what we did is we paid 100 rupiah to sit on a boat, and it's basically facing the performer. Well, I'm not gonna call them performers because they're not, but one of their priests. But it was great, And because it was raining, so we're sitting below, and we were covered by the rain. So because RT is performed every single evening, rain or shine. So that was really good. It was special. We also took a boat ride. Just for information, we paid 850 rupees, and they said it's an hour, okay, but it was more about 40 minutes, just the two of us with our guide, and he stopped and I took some pictures and some videos. What else? Yes, if you go there, we went during the monsoon. You need shoes, okay, good walking shoes, even though if it rains, because it's so dirty. Okay, I had some Crocs on because when it rained, or when it didn't, I had some Keen sandals with the rubber tip at the toes there. Even though I would have felt more comfortable, because when we travel to Asia, I just wear sandals and not runners. But from now on, I think I'll just have runners. That's it. It's easier. And I think last but not least, the people were very, very friendly. Jessie dropped her hat twice, her sunglasses, and someone picked them up and gave them to her right away. No, you know what? India has been much easier than we expected. So we're very happy. I mean, the service is amazing.
Phenomenal.
phenomenal. Yeah, like this morning we arrived last night, the domestic airport terminal. We had took a prepaid taxi, paid 800 rupees to the airport, to the hotel, which is about 5 minutes. Okay, and and we booked him right away for this morning at 10:30, and he didn't show up, but maybe because he didn't have a card with the number on, so but he didn't show up anyway. So, and we're waiting outside in the hotel. One of the gentlemen there said, you know what, taxi's on us. Just don't worry, we'll take care of you right away. So that was $16 that we saved. Good. Yeah. Security, yeah, some security is pretty cool. Before we get to the hotel, there's security guards. They check the trunk, they check the hood, and then you go in. Before entering the hotel itself, there's scanners for all your bags. Okay, there's more security, and then you're in. So it's great. Another thing is every airport we've been to so far in India, nobody can enter the airport premises unless you have your identification that you have a flight reserved. So I know in Canada anybody can go, okay? But here, and even when we leave, what we do is we have someone who will pick us up with our name. So it saves a lot of headaches, because that's where I remember going to Bali, and you have to bargain for the price you're going to pay to get to your hotel. It never ends, and it gets frustrating, and you're tired because of the heat. You don't think correctly, and then also converting the rupees to Canadian currency. Sometimes we've made mistakes in the past, to the benefit of them. So this way everything is much easier, much easier. So we're very happy. It's not always easy, but it's good. What? Okay. My wife wants to speak. Wants to say something.
I keep saying my wife. It's me, Jessie. Anyhow, at Starbucks, I found Starbucks. Stefan's name is Steve because he can't pronounce Stefan. So I'm now with Steve, my husband. We're having a good time. We're flying in about 30 minutes. So ciao for now from Delhi. Bye-bye for now.
Okay, so yeah, well, take care, and then we'll speak from Udaipur. Ciao.